Hi everyone, my name is Bethany Crow, and welcome to my welcome video. I started this YouTube page because I started a New Year's resolution to help everybody be more positive. Well, actually it started in December because I believe if there's something you want and there's something you're excited about, don't wait. Don't go, oh, I want to do this, but I'm going to wait till this date. Or I'm going to go ahead and wait a bit and see what happens. If it's something you want and you can do it now, do it. Because if you wait, you're going to lose excitement, you're going to lose momentum, and then you're just not going to do it. So I started my New Year's Now resolution in December. And originally it started as, I want to make my friends more positive. Okay? Because I love my friends, I love them, I want them happy, I want them healthy, I want them positive. And then I realized, you know what? The fastest way to do that is to do it on Facebook, where I will get all of my Facebook friends, all of my family, and everyone around me to be more positive. Because, with all the negativity going around and all the sadness and all the downers that are just out there in the world, people just need to be positive. And even if you're just positive about yourself, because that's everyone's biggest problem. They're out there in this world where people are telling you, you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you're ugly, or you're fat, or you're just too old, or too young, or too this, or too that. And we forget that those people don't matter. We don't care what they think, because when it comes down to it, it's what you think that matters. What really matters is how you feel about you, and it is okay to be who you are. But a lot of times we forget who we are. We tell ourselves these stories, these make-believes of how we're fat, or we're not pretty, or we're not smart, or we're not this or that, and we forget that it's okay to be you. And you are beautiful. You are smart. You are intelligent. You are an amazing person. We forget that. We forget that about ourselves. We see it in everyone around us. We see it in all the people we love and care about. But what about us? We forget. So I started doing a morning affirmation on Facebook. And I do it every morning from 10 to 11. And I will be uploading those onto this page as well. My first video that I ever uploaded was actually a video of my son. My entire world, okay? Right now, he's 7. He's going to be turning 8 at the end of May. But right now, he is 7. And he is just so cute and so amazing. He's in basketball right now. And he's actually in biddy ball, which is basketball for little kids who are trying to get used to basketball. And sometimes I think he might be just a teensy bit too aggressive for the level he's at. But no one's going to train that out of him, because as soon as he's out of biddy ball, it's going to be you against everybody else. And, as long as he gets that whole teamwork thing going and stops ball hogging, he'll be amazing at it. But he's also into wrestling. And anger issues run on my side, anger issues run on his dad's side, so wrestling gives him an outlet for his anger issues. And so I make sure that no matter what I'm doing, where I'm at, I am there every tournament recording them. That way, if he does amazing, we can go back over and be like, this is what you did amazing. If you didn't do so amazing, we'll be like, hey, let's see where you can do better. Let's fix this. Because you're amazing, and I know you're going to be. So let's see. You did this when you should have done that. And this kid came around and did that, which was amazing. You've not been taught to do that. But you're going to be taught now. So I try to encourage my son just as much as humanly possible, because he's my light in my whole world. I do have 3 stepdaughters. My son has 3 sisters from his dad, and they are all amazing athletic girls, okay? I believe it was Becca was, I want to say, third in state for golf. And Brooke is about as aggressive as Landon is. So she's pretty much awesome at all of the sports that she does. And Bindi is the adorable one. So no matter what she does, she's going to be adorable doing it. Because she's short like me, so she'll be my favorite because I won't ever have to go, hey, you, don't do that. The other two are already out hiding me, if that's even a word. But those are the people in my life. At the moment, I am engaged. I have been engaged for 8 years as of January. Now, you're probably wondering, why so long? Well, we got engaged January 2012, New Year's Eve, okay? And we got together and we had our New Year's Eve kiss, went back to a hotel, and I come out of the shower. I'm completely naked and got a baby bump going, and I open a door, and there he is proposing. And my first thought is, I couldn't say anything, I couldn't think, I couldn't move for several seconds. And I guess several seconds when you're waiting for an answer like that is excruciating because he's like, I kind of need an answer. And I'm like, I just shook my head up and down. I couldn't answer. I was just shocked. I mean, I kind of knew he was going to because I was pregnant. But at the same time, I was like, oh my God, he actually did it. What the hell? Because I'm not used to people following through with the things they should do. So that's how I ended up engaged. And then we moved from Las Vegas, where I lived for 20 years, actually 19 years, almost 20 years, to a tiny town in Washington State. We had a house and things were good. And we had our son. And all of a sudden, the bottom drops out of his job. And the house goes away. The truck goes away. And I end up living with my in-laws. I like his dad. We are not good roommates. He wants things a certain way. I'm not good at that certain way. Just didn't work out. So I spent an exactly 1 year in that place doing everything humanly possible to get out of there. While I was living there, I was working at Safeway. And I started out in the deli. And I worked there for about 6 months before they decided, you know what? You're a really slow cleaner, because I'm really slow at cleaning. Dishes, I get really OCD, so I will sit there and I can literally scrub a pot for almost 30 minutes. It took me a while to not let myself do that just so I can get through dishes in the deli, because 30 minutes a pot is a lifetime in the deli, so don't do that. So I managed to get out of the deli, and I went to the front end where I was checking and I was working customer service. They tried training me on bookkeeping, but for the life of me, I couldn't get lottery to even up, so that didn't work out. So I got out of the deli, I got out of bookkeeping, and I was just a checker, and I was working customer service and checking for a while. And then I recently became promoted to a person in charge. So, as a person in charge, I was doing awesome. But then, all of a sudden, just this past year in 2019, sorry, my throat's getting raspy. In 2019, I ended up running my car into the back end of a Chevy half-ton. And my Buick LeSabre kissing the trailer hitch of a half-ton did not survive well. The front end just went right in. No one was hurt. My son was in the back seat, and I was totally freaking out about that. But no one except for the car and my pride was hurt. I could not believe I had done that. I hit the brakes. It slid forward. Apparently I was too close. I was looking for food. I might have been a little distracted, but I didn't realize I was that close. And that's how I ended up without a car. And this was in September. And if you're anywhere near Washington, you know it gets cold. It gets snowy. We actually had our first snow in September, and then it stopped for a long time. And then it started off and on snowing for a while. We've had a really weird winter this winter. I don't know why. But I realized I'm a baby when it comes to cold and snow, and me walking in it, just not going to happen. So I emptied out my savings account, and I got me a car. I am now driving a '09 Traverse, which has all-wheel drive, and it has heating for winter, and it has air conditioning for summer, which my LeSabre didn't have. So in general, it's just a better car. Plus, it's got third row seating, so when I have Landon and all the girls and Jeff and my parents and anyone else, there's actually space for people in the vehicle. Which the LeSabre did hold like 6 people, but when we had all the kids, I always volunteered to stay behind so they could all go without us having to take 2 vehicles. But with the Traverse, I don't have to do that, and I like that. But then I start making payments on this new car, and all of a sudden I get a notice from my apartment complex, because I live in apartments. I've been an apartment kid my entire life, so I live in apartments. But they're raising the rent, which in general, the actual price of it isn't that crazy, especially for the area I'm in. But financially, it's going up $170 from what I'm used to. And sitting here thinking, oh my God, $170 more in rent every single month, plus a new car payment, plus the holidays coming up and birthdays coming up. And now Jeff is talking about buying a house. And then he goes and show me this gorgeous house out in the woods next to a creek with 2 levels, a jacuzzi, and all this wonderful things. And he's like, I love you, honey. This is kind of the house I want, but we can't have it because it's like $100,000 over our actual budget. And I'm like, oh, that's not what I want to hear. I don't like hearing this is amazing, but we can't have it. I'm not the type of person that's going to sit there and be like, okay, it's amazing, but we can't have it. So I'm sitting there, I'm freaking out about the bills. I'm freaking out about all the stress that I'm suddenly under because I set my wedding date at July 20th, 2020. And we're coming to the end of 2019. I've emptied out my savings. I've got bills going up. I've got holidays coming up. I've got birthdays. And I want to have a wedding that's, not BYOE, bring your own everything. I want to have a nice wedding. I want the dress. I want the cake. I want the caterer. I want to be able to invite more than 20 people. I want more than 10 people at my wedding, okay? And so I start praying to God. God, I'm under all this stress. And I know there is something I can do. I just have to find it. Help me find it. And then my friend Dondre, who's actually one of my bridesmaids, posts on her page, hey, my friend Jessica is swamped. She needs some help. Who wants to make extra money? And I'm like, well, if that's not a sign, I don't really know what is. Because let's face it, God talks to us all the time. And they're teeny tiny little things that are easily overlooked unless you're looking for them. And at the moment, I was looking for a sign from God, literally anything. And I see this message and I'm like, okay, what do I have to do? And so Jessica messages me and tells me all about it. And I'm like, so it's all health products that help people. And I'm like, I like helping people. I like making people healthier and happier and just more amazing. So I like this idea. And I had to check with my job because I work at a supermarket, or a grocery store, not a supermarket. But I work at a grocery store, so I'm like, is this going to be a conflict of interest? And they looked into it and they're like, well, we don't have most of these products, so I don't think so. So I got started as an It Works distributor. Okay. I knew nothing about the products. I knew nothing about what it really, really was. But I was super excited because I was back into sales, and it's what I had started out doing when I was younger. Every job I had had was always sales, and I was super excited. Jumped in both feet, not a clue. No idea what the heck I was doing. I was just jumping in because I had faith. I have faith that when God wants you to do something and you jump in and do it, He's going to support you. He's going to take care of you. Because that's what God does. And that's how I believe. So, jumped in, both feet, and then I started getting around all these people. And I was expecting when I started this business that I was going to get more income. I was going to get richer. And I did. Not just financially, but I was surrounded by all these empowering women and all these things. And they're like, watch a motivational video, do at least 30 minutes every day of self-improvement, start doing things you want, make a list, do this, do that. And I'm like, this is a lot of work. It's super crazy. But you know what? I want to do all of this. And I found that when you want to do something, no matter how stressed you are, no matter how busy your day is, no matter how anything goes, you make time for it. But the best part about this business is I made time for it, but I never lost time with my son. I can sit down on the couch while he's playing video games and do all of my messaging. I can do my posting in the morning before he wakes up. I can talk to people. They encouraged me to go out and start talking to people that I hadn't talked to in forever. I started actually a goal to message every single person on my Facebook list. And you're like, oh my God, that's a lot of messaging. But Facebook's really nice. They have everyone listed alphabetically. And there's 24 letters in the alphabet. And in February, there's 28 days in February. So if one day, every day, I pick a letter, A, B, C, the first I start with A, the second I do B, and so on and so forth. And by the end of the month, I will have messaged every single person on my Facebook list, just, hey, how's it going? Checking in, seeing how they're doing. And I have connected with so many people. I've been talking to my family again. I've been talking to old friends again. I've been talking to new friends. And yes, I do bring up, hey, I'm an It Works distributor. I'm selling stuff. But I'm just making them aware of what I'm doing. It's on them whether or not they want to know more. And I've just been reconnecting with so many people, and it's made me so happy. And then in December, we had this family call where everyone was set to do it. They called it Jumpstart January. And I called it a New Year's Now resolution, because my resolution was to spread confidence and positivity to everyone around me. Started out with just wanting my friends happier. Then it spread to I want everyone on my Facebook happier. And now I've decided I just want everyone who comes in contact with me to be happier. Because if you've ever seen the movie Trolls, there's one thing that resonated with me from that movie. And it was a very simple idea. Everyone has it in them to be happy. They just have to find it. And sometimes you need someone else to help bring out that happy within you. So, sorry. So here I am, helping people be happy. And every single day from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., I jump on and I do a 3-part affirmation. Okay, I give everyone 3 tasks for the day, and the first one is always affirmations. Okay, and I come up with 3 words and we say it 5 times. The first time is to say the words, the second time is to know the words, third time is to think it, the fourth time is to feel it, and the 5th time is the most important, to believe what you say. Because you can say things. I'm rich, I'm beautiful, I'm powerful. But if you don't believe them, then what's the point in saying them? So we always start out with that. And then I give 2 random tasks for everybody to do, just to make their lives happier, healthier, easier. And they're not daunting tasks. They're not, I want you to climb Mount Everest, or I want you to win the lottery, or nothing crazy like that. They're simple tasks. Like on my list up here, things I do every single day. Read for 30 minutes. Say out loud what I want. And I've got a list of 300 of my wants. Pray and be thankful. Dance and sing. Sometimes not at the same time. I'll do them on separate days. And listen to a motivation. Because anyone can think, anyone can talk. But sometimes the hardest thing in life is actually listening. Hug my family and say I love you. Do a physical exercise. Because when you're physically moving and getting up and doing things, it gets your blood moving, it gets your body flowing, and you just feel better. You don't even have to go to the gym. Just a single workout. Just a single exercise. Sometimes I'll tell you do squats or do crunches or walk up and down a flight of stairs or go around a block or, walk to your mailbox or something. And some people already do these things every single day. And of course, affirmations, who I am, which we always do together because that's just how I am. I always like to start the affirmations together. So that's who I am. That's where I'm coming from. And because every single day we're going to be doing affirmations, we're going to do a quick affirmation to end this welcome video. And we're going to start it off with my 3 go-tos. Whenever I'm feeling down on myself, when I'm feeling like I just can't, I just don't want to, or just I'm down on me, I go to these 3 affirmations. Number 1, I am gorgeous. Okay? I am beautiful. I'm good looking. Look at me in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. I am gorgeous. Okay? I am capable. I can do anything. I can go anywhere. If I want it, I can do it. I am capable. And I am worthy. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of money. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of happiness. I am worthy. Okay? So those are our words. Step 1, say the words. Step 2, know the words. I am gorgeous. I'm so good looking. Have you looked at me in the mirror? I am just gorgeous. I am capable. I can do anything I set my mind on, anything I want. I am capable. And I am worthy. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of satisfaction. I am worthy of happiness. I am worthy of that promotion I'm going for. I am worthy of the money that I want for my family. I am worthy of spiritual enlightenment if I want it. I am worthy. Right? Say it, know it, think it. Because just because you're saying it doesn't mean you're thinking it. People say things they don't think about all the time. I am gorgeous. I am so good looking, so amazing looking. People look at me going down the street and they're like, woohoo, look at that gorgeous thing. I am gorgeous. I am capable. Anything I say I can do, I will do. I am capable of doing. I am capable. And I am worthy. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of praise. I am worthy of amazingness. I am so worthy. Right? Say it, know it, think it. Time to feel it. We're going to feel it in our hearts. We're going to feel it in our minds. We're going to feel it deep down inside of our gut. I am gorgeous. I am such a good-looking person. Have you seen me in the mirror? Have you seen my complexion? Have you seen my strength? Have you seen my booty? I am gorgeous. I am just so gorgeous. I am capable. Anything I say I can do, anything I want to do, anything I put my mind to, I am capable. I can do it. And I am worthy. I am worthy of money. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of happiness. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of everything. I am worthy of praise. Say it. Know it. Think it. Feel it. Last one, most important. More important than all these others. You gotta believe it. If you don't believe it in here, and you don't believe it in here, there's no point in saying it here. So you gotta believe it, okay? I am gorgeous. I am so good looking. I look at myself in the mirror and go, there is a reason that mirror is all steamed up and it is not my shower. I am that gorgeous. I am capable. I can clean anything. I can move anything. I can move mountains if I want to. I am capable. And I am worthy. Oh, I am so worthy. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of affection. I am worthy of praise. I am so worthy. Okay? I am worthy of anything. So those are my 3 go-tos when I'm really feeling down on myself. And my morning affirmation was just not enough. If I've had a really hard day, customers just seem to be a little extra drunk and a little extra negative, and my boss is like, I need you to do 600,000 things, and I need you to do them all before your lunch. And I'm like, I will give it my best shot. And then I don't do it, and then it's like, oh God, I'm going to hear it the next day. And I go back to those. Because when you're really feeling down, you have to remind yourself of how good you look, how capable you are, and how worthy you are of anything and everything. All right? So that is my welcome video. That is me. Feel free to message me if you have any other questions. You can find me on Facebook. My phone keeps glitching, I think. I hope that doesn't show up too much in the recordings. If it did, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's my phone. You can all understand. You have phones too. And they go all weird and glitchy too. Okay? So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of my videos. And remember, you are who you are. So be wonderful.